Hi, this is Ross. Wanted to talk with you today about a packing list for a trip to Guatemala and Mexico. In March 2013, Doug, Kyle, Dean, and I are all going to make a 9-day trip to the northern part of Guatemala and the southern part of Mexico, the state of Chiapas, to see Mayan sites. This is a picture of the palace at Palenque. Anyway, to get back to the subject, when I first started this idea, I wanted to see if we could put together a packing list that was no more than 20 pounds, so we could pack light, carry everything on a plane, and not check any luggage. I began the journey by making a packing list. My sons and Doug will recognize that I'm a relatively anal person at times. And what I did in the packing list, oh damn, you can't even zoom in. Well, anyway, I recorded how many ounces, pounds every item was, and I've narrowed it down to about a total of 15 pounds for the items on the pack and roughly 5 pounds of the items to wear on the day for a total of 20 pounds. The one thing that I haven't added in, little dot in red in the middle there, is whether or not to take an iPad. Oh, that adds an extra 1.5 pounds. Well, let's look at the stuff. Here is everything laid out. I've been fairly basic in what we take. The first row here is the clothes to wear on the day. I've got a pair of Vosk Mantra shoes. These are waterproof shoes with good treads. Got a shirt. It's one long sleeve shirt. A pair of lightweight pants, and Kyle will recognize the Aztec belt. That certainly has to make a trip like this. A pair of underpants and a t-shirt, one pair of long socks, and of course the bandana, which I always take when I'm traveling, and a watch, a wallet, and a passport. The pants can be quick dried. The shirt can dry overnight. The underwear also can be washed and dry overnight. All of that stuff added up to about 5 pounds on the back. As far as the rest of the stuff, started out here with a lightweight rain jacket. Apparently the time of year we're going in March, it does rain in the afternoons in the Patin. Got a hat, and I've got 2 short sleeve shirts. The shirts are Ex Officio brand. I like them a lot. They're easy to wash. You can hang them up to dry. They're usually dry in the morning, and they don't really need ironing. Got 1 pair of shorts here. Again, these are shorts that are quick to dry if you have to wash them. The brand name on the shorts is Royal Robins. I've had these for a number of years, and they've worked well for lots of my trips. 1 more pair of underwear and a t-shirt, so I have 2 of each of those, and that's all the clothing. To round out the list, we have a variety of utilities. I have some sunglasses, a camera in a case, a pair of binoculars. I'll take my iPhone, and the little black case is a little case I have to protect the iPhone while it's stuck in a pack, and a small towel. That towel, by the way, is a pack towel, an ultralight version, and it's by a company just called Pack Towel. Got a little black ditty bag, and in that I take this normally when I travel. For this trip, I'll take the iPhone charger. Certainly I've got the camera tripod, which I been carrying now for over 20 years, a mag light, and a battery charger for the camera. The last thing I brought here is a little clothesline, 12 feet, so that wherever we end up at night, we can wash stuff out and hang it up to dry. I've come up with a small day pack here, and this is really pretty interesting. I think in most trips you don't want to carry around a full backpack with you while you're going up and down pyramids or in little caves or whatnot. So I came up with a lightweight day pack. We can leave our packs at a hotel or wherever we choose and just take the gear that we need. Got a water bottle. I've got some solid soap in a soap dish. Some people may choose to take liquid soap. I just don't like to use it that much. Got a little bottle with some pills I take on a daily basis, and a lightweight bag for personal gear. This is made by Eagle Creek. They are now coming out with ultra lightweight bags of this nature. Bunch of personal things, comb, etc. And then the ubiquitous clear plastic bag that TSA requires all liquids to be in. And I've got a variety of liquids, some aloe gel, that's part of the medical kit, toothpaste, some bug spray. For those of you that aren't familiar with Batin, there are lots of bugs, and you want to get something that has a high content of DET. And then some sun cream. I've also got a couple of other things that are part of the med kit that I haven't yet put in the plastic bag. Med kit is right here. We'll take that apart in a little bit. And it's also in an Eagle Creek bag. And then I've got travel books. I happen to like Lonely Planet, as you all know. And I've taken the Guatemala and Mexico books and I've cut them down. So gone from very thick books to relatively thin books, reduced the weight a lot, and only kept the parts that we'll need. Now, to pack this, I've spent a variety of time looking at packs, and I've ended up with this. It's an Osprey Kestrel. This one happens to be the 48-liter pack. I've also been looking at the 38-liter pack. And the biggest deal is the size. Airlines only allow you to take 45 total inches. This one is a little bit bigger than that, but not by much. And it depends on how fat you stuff it. I show it here next to a roll-on bag, a standard roll-on bag. And you can see it only sticks up an inch or so above. If it's not stuffed to the gills, I'm sure they'll let you get on with that. If you stuff it to the gills, especially this little top knot, top hat, then they may object. We'll see how it goes. The pack is pretty nice. I've been backpacking for a long, long time. Haven't bought a pack in probably more than 10 years now, so I had a lot of fun looking around. This pack has lots of goodies. As I mentioned, it has a top hat that has a zippered compartment on the back side, and on the inside it has a mesh compartment with a zipper. It has one pocket on the center, a stretchy part in the front, two side pockets that are right here. Zip that down, and there's one on each side. There is a bottom pocket with these holding the zippers, and it has a water bottle carrier on each side. It's got lots of straps, compression straps, and other things to hold hiking poles. It even has things to hold ice axes if you should be hiking in the Himalayas. All in all, it's a good pack. It's highly recommended if you go on a variety of websites. And I thought we'd try to use this one. We'll see how it goes. All right, I said we'd take apart the med kit, and we'll do that now. Not sure how I can do this holding up. Just a minute. All right, so here we go. Doug knows I've carried a med kit in my travels for a long time now. I've traveled enough, I generally know what's good to take. So there's a series of pills, and I put them all in one thing instead of using the normal pill bottles. It saved quite a lot of weight. I've got hydrocodone for high pain, tramadol for moderate pain, Xifaxan for diarrhea, hicocymine for abdominal cramps, Cipro as an antibiotic, and just plain old Tylenol for headaches. In addition, got some pills that are Claritin, Benadryl, Imodium, a little bit more Imodium, and then for cuts and abrasions and everything else, I've got some moleskin. Kyle, you and Dean will recognize this. We've carried that on trips since 1990 or longer. Some antiseptic towelettes, a variety of Band-Aids, and a variety of gauze pads, some clear tape, and a pair of tweezers. All in all, not bad. The weight came out to be pretty good on all of that, and I was actually quite pleased. I cut the weight down probably in half from what I normally carry. So in the future, I'll travel a little lighter. Well, there we are. That's the Ruta Maya packing list. I'd love to get comments from you guys, and even you, Todd and Chris, and we'll see if we can improve on it or if this is what we use. Talk to you later. Bye.